Hi, I'm Rosie, and today's practice is themed around peace. So peace is the journey of yoga. One of the most famous sutras in the ancient yogic text, Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, is Yogash, chitta, vritti, nirodha. This is yoga is the ceasing of the fluctuations of the mind. It's a loose translation from Sanskrit. Apologies if I have made any mistakes. But this is the journey of yoga. The practice of yoga is to release all the chaos in the mind so we can be at peace. So today, let's trust the practice of yoga to bring peace. The movement of the body, the focus on the breath, the focus on this present moment, and hopefully by the end of the practice, some of the chaos of thoughts in the mind will have ceased. So let's come to stand at the front of the mat. Tadasana, big toes touching, inner ankles touching, hands down by your side, crown of the head reaching high. Breathing just through the nose, inhale, bring your arms up above your head. Exhale, slight bend in the knees as you fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, look out, flat back. Exhale, step back with your right leg, low lunge, lower the right knee down to the ground, untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat, step back into plank pose. Inhale here, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, bring your knees down to the ground and then slowly lower your entire body down to the ground. Lifting into cobra, inhale, squeeze your glutes, draw your chest forward, keep your neck relaxed, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, press back through child's pose into downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands, lower your left knee down to the ground, untuck your toes. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands down either side of your front foot, step your left foot to the front of the mat. Standing forward fold. On your next inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Arms up above your head. Exhale, hands in prayer at your heart space. One more just like that. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, look out, flat back of the neck long. Exhale, step back with your left leg this time. Left knee down to the ground, untuck your left toes. Inhale, arms up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, bring your hands down either side of your right foot, tuck your left toes, step back plank pose. Inhale in plank pose. Exhale, lower knees down to the ground and come forward, slowly lowering onto your belly. Press into your hands, lift into cobra, shoulders down and back, elbows squeezing in, shoulder blades squeezing together. Exhale, press back through child's pose into downward facing dog. Inhaling deeply here. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, lower your right knee down to the ground. Untuck your right toes. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Step forward to the front of the mat. Inhaling all the way up to stand, arms reaching. Exhale, hands in prayer at your chest. Coming into Uttanasana, bend your knees, squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift your arms up to the sky, shoulder distance, all palms touching. Try not to flare your ribs, use your core to draw your navel in. And then folding down over your legs. On an inhale, looking out to a flat back. On an exhale, stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky behind you. Try not to turn your right leg out. Have the inner edge of your right thigh lifting up to the sky to keep your hips level. And then step your right foot between your hands. Turn out your left foot. We're coming up into warrior one. Your feet should be hip distance apart, like you're standing on train tracks. And lift your arms up to the sky. Inhale deeply here. And exhaling deeply here. Drop your hands behind your lower back and clasp your hands together. Or you can just have your hands on your hips. Reach your arms behind you and open your chest, or squeeze your elbows towards one another and open your chest. And then we're going to fold either onto the top of the right thigh, or to go a little deeper inside your right thigh, bringing your arms up and over into humble warrior. So if your hands are clasped, squeeze your shoulder blades together and reach your hands away from your back. Don't let your shoulders collapse into the back of your neck. Keep lots of space around your neck. Nice deep breaths here. Try and squeeze your right hip in and breathe deeply. There's so much to think about in a yoga pose. Focus on your body in this pose. Focus on what you need to engage and what you need to relax, what it feels like for you in this moment. Release your hands and then come onto the toes of your back foot, lifting the back heel. We're coming up into high lunge. Lift your arms up to the sky and then coming over to lean over the front leg. So not resting on the front leg this time, using a bit of core. We're going to come up into warrior free pose. So you may need to hop the back leg in a little and then leaning forward to lift your back leg up to 90 degrees. It can be a little lower, but keep it in line with your body wherever it is. Arms alongside your body. Make sure you're engaging your core. I like to place my hands on my lower back and press my lower back into my hands. It helps me engage that lower part of the core. See if that helps you. We all have different bodies. The most important thing is that you are switched on, you are focused, and you are present. One more breath here. And then bring your left foot next to your right foot, coming into Utkatasana to do the other side. So sitting down into your seat, knees squeezing together, arms reaching to the sky, ribs drawing down and in, belly strong. Fold over your legs. Nice deep breath, inhale, look out flat back, and step back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Again, you want to keep your left hip turning down, the inner edge of your left thigh reaching up to the sky. Keep your hips level, squeeze your left glute. And then step forward, coming to warrior one. Turn out slightly the right foot and lift your arms up to the sky. The energy of your left hip drawing back, but your hips will not be squared to the front. They will be slightly towards the top right corner of the mat, so you can have the energy of engaging your right glute, the energy of pulling your left hip back. Dropping your hands behind your back, interlacing your hands, either this, or you can have your hands on your hips and squeeze your shoulders back towards one another, coming into humble warrior, so bending forward, belly resting on the left thigh, or bending down inside your left knee. Inhaling deeply again, If your hands are clasped, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Draw your left hip into the center line. Reach your hands away. Don't let your shoulders collapse into your neck. Try not to grip with your toes. Kind of even energy all over your feet. Then bringing your hands down to the mat, lifting your back heel, coming up into high lunge, arms to the sky, and then coming to lean forward over your front leg. So engaging your core, arms back alongside your body, and then if you need to, hop the back foot in and lifting up into warrior three. So keeping your back leg in line with your body. It can be high or it can be low. Again, engaging your core. Keep your lower back nice and protected by the strength in your body. Lift the inner edge of your right leg higher. Flex your right toes. Put a lot of energy into that right foot. Very slight bend in your left knee. Imperceptible, but just enough so you're engaging muscles and not locking it out, especially if you're very flexible. Nice deep breaths. And then releasing your right foot next to your left. Hip distance apart this time and fold over your legs. Ragdoll pose. You can take either elbow and just tune back into your breath. Nice and steady. In and out through the nose. As you sway here, all your attention on your breath. Release your hands, place your hands onto the mat, step back plank pose, lower your knees down to the ground and come back to sit on your heels. Let your hips drop to one side, stretch your legs out in front of you. We're going to come to roll down onto your back. Bring your feet hip distance apart so that your knees are over your ankles. You probably can't reach your ankles. That's good. It means you're going to engage your glutes more as we lift into bridge pose. So slowly squeeze your glutes to lift your tailbone up. Press your lower back into the floor and then slowly lift your sacrum. Rolling up, lift the lower back, lift the middle back, and then lifting all the way up into a bridge pose, squeezing your glutes. Don't let your knees spread apart energetically. Draw your knees towards one another, engaging your adductors, the inner thighs. Clasp your hands behind your back if that feels good, so you can squeeze your shoulder blades together to get even more opening across your chest. And breathe here for 3, for 2, for 1. Release your hands if you clasp them, and then really slowly make it last more than a breath. Roll down one vertebra at a time. So the mid back comes down, then the low back, then the sacrum, and then the low back slightly lifts as you find your neutral pelvis. Rock your knees from side to side. And then when they come over to the right next, leave them there. You bring your arms out into goalposts. If it feels good, you can take the outer right ankle onto the outer left knee to help it drop down. Squeeze your left glute to get a little bit more of a stretch into the hip flexor of your left thigh. And your attention on your breath, your focus on your breath. You're moving with intention, you're breathing, you're practicing yoga. If you're present here in this moment. Release the foot if it's there. Bring your knees back up to center and drop them over to the left side. Again, you can take the outer edge of the left foot onto the outer edge of the right knee. press the right glute, squeeze the right glute, sorry. Pressing the right hip forward a little to get more of a stretch. Breathing here. Noticing the sensations in your body. Noticing your breath. Being completely occupied by your body, your breath, your yoga practice. Releasing the left foot. Bring the knees back up to center. Draw one knee into your chest and then the other. Apanasana. Clasp your hands around your shins. Give yourself a hug. Feel your lower back pressing into the mat. And then release your legs out straight. Let your feet flop open, your palms face to the sky, eyes closed, Savasana. The most beautiful and most important posture of your practice. The moment where you integrate and allow all the sensations, all the feelings, all the learnings to really imprint themselves in your body, in your energy, in your mind. Consciously rest here. Have your full attention on relaxing your body, your feet, your legs, your glutes soft and relaxed, your belly, your shoulders, your arms so relaxed. Release that tension consciously, intentionally. Release any tension that you find as you scan your body, your neck soft, your face soft, your jaw relaxed. Keep your attention here. Keep your attention on your body, on your beautiful body. Keep your attention on softening, on relaxing, on consciously resting in Savasana. If you can stay longer, please do. It's so good for you. Otherwise, wriggle your toes, wriggle your fingers. Stretch your body, long arms over your head, toes reaching. Then draw one knee at a time into your chest, and whatever way is comfortable for you, find your way up to a comfortable seat. Eyes closed. And tune into your body now. Is there a little bit more peace? Maybe your mind is a little bit quieter. This is the magic of yoga. Practicing, trusting these practices that have proven time and time again to bring more peace. The practice of yoga is one to help you find the peace that's already there, to release the chaos of the mind, the fluctuations of the mind, and help you feel peace. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and I hope you continue to have a daily yoga practice to find your way towards the peace that is good for you. Namaste.